I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Yeah, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn. Ain't no place gonna hold me when the road keep rolling on. Left my baby crying, said you can't live that way. Left my baby crying, said you can't live that way. I told her love ain't chained down, it just comes and drifts away. Yeah. Saw the sun in the distance, looked like a burning coin. Saw the sun in the distance, looked like a burning coin. Lord, I don't need no preacher, just that dust roll to join. Now I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my head. Yeah, I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my head. You can't tell my woman I'm gone, and I ain't coming back. Morning comes too early, hands already warm, working for a better day, trying to keep me warm. Boss man count his tally, we just count our turn. Fair don't come easy, I had to stand and fight for mine.
What's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going, people? Hey, Ink, yes, it's me. Hello, Saturn. Hey, Riptide. Hey, Unroar. Hello, Jojo. Is this something I missed over the week? What do you mean? We definitely streamed this week. We did some emotes. We did a bowl of ramen. Good week so far. We're gonna end off the work week with some watercolor. Is that a snail? It is a snail. I got a couple references that I'm like kind of like looking through that I want to do. It's pictures that I took that I want to paint. So maybe choosing amongst them and just doing either some more loose watercolors, more detailed. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. What do you guys think of the layout? Basically, I'm gonna be here with the watercolor. I tried to, I tried to learn from last time and include the actual like watercolor like mixing and all that here, so you guys can like see behind the scenes how the magic happens. No, I don't want to say that, Anthony. I'm sorry. Hell yeah. Do we pick color? No, this is just gonna be a pretty chill stream. I'm just gonna try to get back into watercolor basically, because I've been out of it for so long, and I just want to get back into it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with my setup. I took out my my Wacom tablet just so I can have chat next to me on the easel. But yeah, just vibe to some tombs and do some watercolor. I'd love for you guys to vibe along with me. That's the plan. Setup goes crazy. You like it? Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah, and I got these new-ish brushes. Which camera should I show? Probably this one. It's cool, you can see it on both cameras when I do this. Yeah, I got some... Wet it a bit. I got these like new brushes that should hold a little bit more water. I'm gonna try these out today. I have the same brush but a little bit bigger. Try these today for some bigger washes. So yeah, I'm just gonna start with just warming up. I'm gonna take whatever colors on my palette. Doesn't really matter for this. And just like practice brush control. Going from thin to thick, back to thick to thin. This is like just like a piece of paper that I'm kind of using as like scrap. Hey, welcome in, Ozzy. Welcome. And on future streams, I'm gonna also like try to implement. Riptide told me about like a thing where like chatters can kind of like pick the music, and I think that'd be a cool thing to try implement on future streams that are like this. A bit more like streams that are a bit more vibey and maybe a little bit less chatty. That way there can be a little bit of chat interaction still through picking the music and stuff. Just having fun with it. Pie is your favorite color? Does it translate to some sort of like hexadecimal value? And can we determine the color of pi? Also, one thing I want to try, a lot of loose painters that I see, they hold the brush like really high up. They get more kind of like gestural with it. Also get some effects by like spinning the brush. Yeah, it's all about, right now I'm just, getting back into it, getting back, used to the tool that I'm using. Is that a squid? It does look squid-like. So you split the track so you don't get DMCA'd? Yeah, that's part of it, Riptide. Yeah, today I was just focused on like trying to create this whole setup. Hi Nate, how you doing, Nate? So I didn't have time for that, but that's definitely like I think that might be my next thing. Split the tracks and try to set up that that chat and pick the music. It could be fun. Hey Archer, yeah, new stream. Because of your streams, I gotten back to drawing creatures. Hell yeah, I love hearing that. I love hearing that I can inspire people to get back into art. Yes, it is red, blue, and white. Red, blue, or white, and blue and black. Okay, so that's the color of pie. Doing pretty good. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, you guys can see all the emotes now on Twitch. What do you guys think of them? The new ones. There's the dyslexia emote, and there's the pick me emote. It was indirectly you that got me back into Art Inc. Really, Rip? Ah, I love that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love hearing that. I definitely want to, you know, create a community that can support each other art-wise. That's also why I set up the art critique channel in the Discord, which I'm going to be going over soon. I'll do like streams where I can critique y'all's art.
Well, I saddled up my shoe, headed out at dawn.
So right now I'm really not worried about any sort of color picking because it's just brush control. You can see like what we could do if we like try to like design some sort of tree. Tree here. Maybe even a little swing from that tree. Do some grass. Get rid of the blobs. Yeah. Got a little tree there. Your desk shakes a lot? I'll try and not put my leg against the table as much. How bothersome is it? What are you baiting? Right now I'm just getting I'm just getting warmed up, Archer. Because you mentioned March Hotel. Ah, was it like the March Hotel that got you back into doing art, Rip? Were you not doing much before that? It's very annoying. The shake of the camera. Okay. I think I can set something up a little bit differently. Bear with me for a second.
Now I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my hair. Yeah, I'm rolling through the valley, wind hums through my hair. You can tell my woman
Professional studio equipment. Oh, just a $28 mount on Amazon. Attach it to my bookshelf. That way bookshelf shouldn't really shake. Second.
Magnolia town was humming, smoke lay on the ground. Yeah, Magnolia town was humming, smoke lay on the ground. Here no face I recognize.
All right, let's try that.
And my baby can't be found.
There.
I left that place in summer, swore I'd be back by fall. I left that place in summer, swore I'd be back by fall. Now the porch is bare and broken, and her name's gone from the wall.
I think we should be good. Something like that. Alright, let's try that for a while. And you guys can let me know if it's gonna shake a little bit as it settles right now. But it shouldn't shake anymore while I'm actually painting, because if I put my hand here, yeah, it doesn't actually change the okay, yeah. So this should work. Alright. Well, you can see it in this camera. My very professional setup.
Sounded like forgiveness for the tears I try to hide.
You were joking, Ruth? Well, I mean, here you go. It's fixed anyway. I learned a new prehistoric creature today called Bankliva. Close to baklava if you take out the two E's in the end. He took it seriously. I mean, it's better now, right? I think we're good now. Can you add 393 on my name in the overlay? Sure. Yeah. Just like remind me in DMs. Yeah, it is hard to convey sarcasm online. But also, like, under the same message where Ruth put very, Riptide, you put yeah, which I assumed you were saying yes to the same thing that Ruth was saying too, so I got, like, double confirmation. That's why I I proceeded. I don't know when you updated your Twitch banner, but it's great. I updated it last time. Yeah, last stream. Thank you. Glad you like it.
Got a black king glitter. Came this very morning.
The dirty saw. It's not dirty. It's just inside out. Don't judge my sock. How dare you? It's there now though? Awesome. Forgive moi. No. Well, you got the thing that Smiley had set up with the artwork in the top right corner. Yeah, I saw a couple streamers do that. I don't have all my art pieces there, but I put a couple there for now. Alright. You asked if I hadn't done much art before the March Hotel, and I said yeah. Oh, okay, you were answering something else. Okay, I see. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, Riptide's OG ink figure. Months ago.
Every word she wrote me, come my poor heart
I think I might start with almost, I think just this brush. This brush here is like a really big tip. Let's see how much water we can actually get with it. I think we can get like a lot of mileage with this. Like if I start like a streak like up here. Yeah, and I'm still not dry brushing. Yeah. It really holds so much water. It's nice. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, and also up here, I don't know if you guys remember this painting. It's from one of my shorts from a long time ago. Let me know if you remember this one. And it was on this scrap piece of paper. And the updated Goose the Rip? Nah. I don't think they want it. Want to hear a fact that is true regardless of what you think? I mean, isn't that the definition of a fact? So sure, let's hear it.
If I can't find peace in living,
birds are lizards?
let that river set me free.
There's so much ambiguity in all these different classifications that we've talked about on stream. The creepy deer spirit, yeah. You remember it, Rip. And you posted it ahead on the ahead of time in the Patreon. Yeah. Did I also do like a little voiceover for it as well? Maybe I did. I'm not sure. Paint and ignore chat. I mean, I might have to, honestly. I might have to reach out a little bit less so I can actually get some stuff done. All right, let's see what we're trying to do here. Maybe we could do this Burbu. Little Burbu here. Or this man. Burbu or man? What are we vibing? Burbu? Alright. I'm multitasking, but don't worry, I'll be watching in chat. Borb. Alright. Alright, let's start with a sketch. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. But you know I'm torn. Everybody knows I'm torn. Yeah, you know I'm a midnight man. Everybody knows I'm torn. All right, baby. Laugh and cry. And so a lot of people are like afraid to leave like lead marks because they kind of stay there permanently under the watercolor after. But I have personally found that I tend to lose my lead marks very easily once I put a wash over top of it. So I try to put them a little bit darker. And even if sometimes they kind of come through. Let me see also, I'm gonna try one quick thing. See if I can increase the clarity so you guys can see the sketch as I'm doing it. color correction. But if I I bring the contrast down a bit. You guys can see the sketch. Gamma. If I bring the gamma down, I think that brings it a little bit, makes it a bit clearer. Alright, I'll keep playing around with that setting as we go so that things are more visible for y'all. Think your water broke? What are you saying, Ruth? Gotta get this beak done. Underneath the beak, we have all sorts of folds in the plumage. And over here we have a wing. Let's bring the wall down a little bit, bring it to here. Also, I got a new eraser out for this special occasion. Hey Pasta, welcome in. Hank, did you see my suggestion a while ago? Not sure, Saturn. You can repeat it if you want. Hank only sees things you comment an hour ago. Come on, people. I'm trying here. Just ask so I can send it again. Yeah, send it again. A new kneadable eraser. I bought like a pack on Amazon. It's so satisfying. And if you split it apart like just right, you get to like this kind of like droopiness, which makes it kind of falls and it's like really light. And then like when you touch it and squeeze it, it really feels like a cloud. It's so fun texture-wise. And I eat it. It feels very edible when you put it when you stretch it like that. Like a very, very soft marshmallow. Alright. Just wanted to remove that previous line. Alright, so that's where the burbu's gonna be. I'm not gonna worry too much about background. I think I'm gonna start with I'm just gonna start with like a really light wash, I think, and go from there. I think the key today is just not think about it too much. Yeah. And so in the background, I am seeing, maybe a bit of bluish tones, gray, and there's maybe that like kind of like that bit of burnt sienna where like the rust is. But like in general, I'm gonna kind of create a neutral tone that goes a bit towards the cooler side. I don't know, or maybe I go a bit more towards the warmer side actually. a bit more towards the warmer side in the background. And that way the bird itself has some more like cool tones in it. A relatively watery mixture. A nice like a nice gray. Different colors. And I think we're gonna a bit more water and go from there. And I wanna keep it quite wet. And I think maybe I also leave some little areas that aren't painted in. With some water here. I want this to blend in downwards. We're gonna go with another layer. Actually, not. Probably with a little bit more water. Reactivate it up here. And down here, I'm gonna go with just water and let the tones kind of spread downwards a bit. While it's still wet, I'm gonna go in with some burnt sienna in the background here for that like kind of like rust effect. I think that'll look pretty good. And I'm in with a little bit more of a darker neutral, and just kind of dot that in as well. Create some different texturing. And I think now with a relatively dry brush, I can also take off a bit where I see this. Where it separates. I think that's looking pretty good. It's still wet up there, so I am gonna take the opportunity to also work at it a bit more. I'll add some darker segments, a bit more of the rust color as well here. That's looking pretty good. Okay, like I said before, but I didn't super execute on. I did want to kind of remove a bit from here. So I'm taking a completely dry brush and I'm removing from where the outline is so that we can kind of keep some highlights there. And also you'll see that because I started painting, I've started looking at chat a lot less. Watercolor is a very time-sensitive medium. You need to lock in because you only have a certain amount of time to do certain things. But I think I'm relatively happy with this layer. So I am gonna let it dry a little bit. Let me talk to chat a bit. What's been going on? Do I dare scroll up and try to catch up with all of it? Or do I just look at this last 25 messages? Nah, you don't got it, Ink? Alright. I call see. Are you guys calling different places in my house? Also, now that I've started the watercolor, maybe let me bring the gamma down a little bit more. That kind of just gives you a bit more definition on like what I'm actually painting. Being so confused. Yeah, I tried reading things in chat, but y'all are vibing, and that's okay. Stop eating your houses. Why are y'all eating your houses? Go out and touch grass. You don't need to eat drywall. Maybe go eat some grass. I'm sure that's better for you than whatever polyester is in your walls. Stop eating paintings? That's only for my mods. Only my mods get to eat my paintings. This Burbu is going straight to Riptide after. For them to eat for supper. Alright. I'm gonna mute, and I'm gonna actually dry it with a little heat gun. Alright. A trick if you're using a heat gun is make sure it's dry. You want to put your hand to it, and if it feels warm, then it's dry. Alrighty. So, do I want to try and get a bit more texture in the background, or go into the bird right away? Can I do both at the same time? I think I'll go right into the bird. I need some cooler tones, that's for sure. A bit more blues in here. And also I want this mixture to be more opaque as well. Kind of I think this is like a Payne's gray. It's actually a good tone for this. So let's go in. Payne's gray and kind of just only leave out the like highlights. I'm gonna try create texture and also the places that I don't put the pigment. And I want it to blend into where it's actually resting. So to do that, I'm actually gonna get water on my brush, kind of just dissolve this edge here into a shadow. Here up here, I'm also gonna create a little. I don't want to leave that much light. I still want there to be like kind of like an in-between up here. Do that now while it's still wet. And I still gotta do the beak. Since this beak kind of has the same tint to the rest of the bird. Now's the time to get this first layer in as well on the beak. I'm gonna leave out the eye. That's looking good. I think I'm gonna work on the background a bit. Gonna let that dry and define these. Oh, that's maybe a little bit too much. Good. But define these like shapes of rust in the background. You gotta be careful not to touch or contour those white spots carefully. That from where the outline of the bird is, you know. I see a little droplet here, seeming a little bit dangerous. I'm just going to dry my brush and take off the droplet. Add a little bit over here too. A little bit more texturing. So I want to kind of create this delimitation. It's not exactly where this line is on the reference image, but that doesn't really matter. Because on this side, there isn't really any rust. More of this darker tone. It's where the paint was just kind of removed, it seems. So this is where if I'm a bit more careful with my detailing, I can kind of maybe really make it look like, you know, cracks in the paint. I'm like twirling my brush around to, you know, like get the edge I want. Here I'm going to create kind of like another patch. You could go all the way to the side as well. That you get a feeling that it continues off. And it's not an exact copy of the reference. And that's how I like to take reference. I never do exact copies. The reference is there for my inspiration. It's not there to limit me or to necessarily fully guide how I paint something. Alright, it's looking pretty good. I could go for another background layer, but I think it might be it might darken the background a little bit too much. But while it's still wet, I'm gonna try and not that much. I'm gonna try and darken some parts of it. All right, I've committed to darkening it a lot, but with a lot more pigment. I think this will get the rust effect in a lot better. I didn't mean to go this dark, but it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow a bit. And I kind of want to make it so that like the rust kind of like, it's this kind of like line that separates the two walls as well. Create some more kind of cracking and texturing. And it's gonna dry lighter anyway. You gotta also keep that in mind. Get some close to the light of where the bird is, because that's gonna make the light part stand out even more. Okay. I think I'll leave that there. I'm afraid if I continue, I'm gonna overwork it. And so now I'm gonna go back into the bird. Now I really want an opaque, a really opaque mixture now. Get some ultramarine there. I want to neutralize it a little bit. Add some red. Not getting as much pigment as I think it's all getting soaked up in the brush. I'm not used to this. Getting soaked up in the brush. But this is, I think, kind of the consistency I'm looking for. But I am gonna try to neutralize it with a little bit of yellow. There we go, it becomes more of a gray. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. I think I am gonna actually go with the dryer just to make sure that it's fully dry before I put the next coat on. Ashton says, "Yo, Ink, I got some money. What art courses?" I mean, like I said before, Ashton, I'd say do Drawbox. It's completely free. You don't even need money. You can subscribe to their Patreon for like I think $7 a month or something to get like reviews of your homework, but it's free other than that. I definitely say start with that and don't buy any huge expensive art courses. Yeah. I'm so overwhelmed by just trying to look at chat every few minutes. Now put yourself in my shoes, Jojo. It's my job to look at chat. Alright. So now we're gonna go for the areas where the shadows are a lot more defined. And this is where I kind of gotta be careful because there's not really going back with these shadows. I really gotta define the areas that I want to with this. We'll go inside the wing here as well. And so it's looking good. I am gonna bring these shadows out into a kind of less opaque version. Or over here, stretch them out. Where we have the shadows underneath the bird. And we'll keep it loose underneath as well, where it becomes the shadow on the edge. So yeah, right now I'm kind of just going in with a relatively just wet brush. And softening out some of these edges. And I am gonna want a little bit more of a darker tone. You mix some more. Neutralize it with a little bit of yellow I got left. Put this in there and let it gradient out a bit. Maybe we can kind of define the edge of the plumage here, the bottom. Do our best to trust the process. All right, not looking too shabby. I think could have created maybe a little bit better delimitation and value between the bird and the background. Like here and here, you know, the values are quite similar. It's a bit too late to kind of go over with a wash, but it's okay. We're just getting back to it, so it's a practice burbu. Give it a bit of a blow dry. Come back for a second, got an idea, put names on the wheel. Whoever gets picked will give you a reference photo for your watercolor. No, I've already picked the reference photos I want to do. And I'm like getting back to it, and so like I picked some reference photos that I'm more or less, you know, like comfortable with referencing. It's just a chill stream today, so if you guys are looking for your own thing to get thumbed, it's not today. Can you do it without unmuting? Bless our ears, please. Is this what you want to hear? How aggressive is that, or is it okay? I don't want to burst your drums. It's okay. Alright. I kind of want to create now a very thick mixture for the eye. I'm basically trying to create a black. Trying to neutralize this. The three primary colors. More of a brown going on than anything else. Or ultramarine in there. Maybe I can put a little bit of ivory black. I don't know where I had ivory black on this palette. Put it here. Ivory black. Ooh, traditional. Hello, hope you're well. I am indeed well, fated Fatima. Welcome in and have a good lurk. I appreciate you being here. Right. Add a little bit of ivory black. Oh, a lot of bit of ivory black. I actually need to get a bit more blue in there because I don't want it that dark. Okay. There we go. And you might have guessed it, we're going for the eyeball. The window to the soul. Alrighty. I'm gonna use this mixture. Already very opaque. Add a little bit more blue to it. Be careful, add a little bit of water just so I can mix it. Blue. And I'm gonna use that as some final spots that just need a little bit of darkening. Like underneath the beak here. The nostril. Right here. And on the top side of these shadows, because that's where like most depth is found in like the plumage. Same for here, except it kind of goes sideways. Maybe add a little bit into the crease here. A little bit in the back here. Back of the eye. Alright, yeah, he's popping out a little more. Blubber! Welcome in, Blubber. Add me. Well, if this isn't you, then I'm sorry. Ink, what should I do if a chat member is intimidating me? Definitely talk to a mod about it. You can also take screenshots if you want to send to a mod. I trust Ink. He's my dad, friend, uncle, chill guy in your life. What if it is a mod? Then you're a bit screwed. I'm sorry. So I think I also kind of want this delimitation also on the underbelly over here. Bit there. Pretty good. All in all, I could have had like a bit more of a middle layer of shadow. All right, not too bad. I think because I'm not so happy with the contrast delimitation, I could make the background darker. You can always make things darker. Could go for a bit of a bit of a darker background. Try to get a wash in back there. I mean, we're getting back to it. We're experimenting, so you know, no harm, no foul. I just need a wash with enough pigment. I'm gonna darken that entire background. I can maybe leave a couple sections of crust. All right, here goes nothing. Should have mixed a little bit more pigment beforehand. There we go. You see how the bird pops so much more now? I think we lose a bit of the interesting detail in the background, but we gain so much with contrast. Should I do the Macarena at the Anzac Day parade? What's Anzac Day? I haven't heard of that. But probably you should. Give the wall more shadow too. The wall on the bottom does look a little bit... no, because the wall on the bottom still does contrast well with the pigeon. It's kind of like a dark mid-tone with lights and then a light, so there is a good contrast. Ink, are you my dad or Saturn's? A lot of you seem to think I'm all your dads. Somehow. I don't know how your actual dads would think about that. Saturn is the cool middle child who would be second in command to Riptide if they weren't messing around with all the young family members. By all the young family members, you mean the other chatters? Alright. Are there any more details I can kind of suss out of this? I think I could go in with actually my like an ink pen. I just want to do a test. Just to see my ink Top of this, will it bleed? Oh wow, I think the ink completely dried out. That's a first. Okay. Let's try the dip pen. Won't dry out in this. I know, it seems I could get it on top without it bleeding. Alright. Go for another round of drying. You know the Anzacs who fought in Turkey and lost because of a really steep hill and died because of snipers? No, I'm not familiar with this skirmish. Surely I know. Everyone should know. Sorry. I guess not everyone. War with the Anzacs in Turkey. No. Can't say I do. I just get ASMR. I don't want people that are just lurking and vibing to get their like ears blasted. Alright. Here, let's see what we can do with a bit of ink. We go for some kind of like some light some light inking, you know. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera. How light it is. Right, good. But ASMR. It's not ASMR though. You want ASMR, I can speak like this into the mic. We can have some happy accidents together. right. Pretty decent. Not bad. A chopped burbu? You think he's chopped? Why do you think he's chopped? Part of me does still want to darken the background again. I don't know if I should ignore that part of me or go for it. You add ink to the background? I just don't want the background to overpower the main focus. The only bad thing about it is the background, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do something crazy and I am gonna go for another round of darkening on the background. I'm gonna need a fair bit of pigment. I think that should be enough. All right. Wish me luck, people. Actually, while it's still wet, I think I can still get some texture in and break up these kind of artificial lines that I've created. All right. Also, let me... So... It's back. They're saying I think the SEMO should be free. Yeah, I haven't decided. I haven't like separated them by you know, free tier and paid tier yet. I kind of just kept uploading them, and when I ran out of space in the free tier, I put them in the paid tier. I need to spread them out. Hey Ink, search the Anzac sub soon. No, sorry, I'm locked in right now, Archer. You wanna tell me about it? I'll read, but I gotta. I'm focused on what I'm doing. Hello, Stego. Bird looks really cool, Ink. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Alright, maybe we end it there for this one and just move on to another piece. I think that's the play right now. This next piece, I kind of want to make it like looser. Maybe I'll start with some inks. Yeah, here's the Burbu. Here, can I put him somewhere where he can see this? Not really. I already prepared another canvas on the other side of this. Look at that magic. You're late, sorry, no worries, Stego. Stop by to say hi, awesome. Next piece, can you draw pancake blobfish? I already got my references for today. I think I'm gonna do this guy. This guy is calling me. It was a picture I took in my trip to Japan. Let's get the perspective lines in first. Darker. Let me up some canvas really. I'll put the Burbu away for now. Say bye to the Burbu. This goes in. All right. General, that's a good approximation. Now I'll start to sketch the guy. I want to kind of keep it loose. I made him a bit bigger than he is in the reference image compared to the window. But I think it's still gonna work. It's just there's gonna be less of his body kind of popping out the window. Shape going. Gotta make the elbow kind of go out to there. A lot of foreshortening on this first arm here. Yeah, sleeve doesn't go that far. Then he has like an under sleeve. Got a wrist here. Really got some eyebrows pointed up. Flared up on the side. All right. Got kind of like a crest up here. All right, let's see if we can kind of with ink loosen it some more even. And then we'll erase the lines underneath. Gotta do some like a bit of like thick and thin in there. Get some angular shapes. Get some thick lines down here, kind of showing the foreshortening. Exaggerating it. I'm kind of looking at folds, how they're kind of acting. There's the inner shirt here, and his wrist, and now we got the glove. You have any pets, Ink? No, I don't actually. Fun people, this so cool. Welcome in. So grab a beer upside, no worries. How cheap are Apple Pens? My wrists are fearing right now. Apple Pens? I think the Pro one kind of goes for like $150, $200 now. You have a pet bearded dragon? Oh, that's so cool. That's definitely one of the pets I would like to have. And you also have 3 pet tarantulas? Ooh. You should do some tarantula studies. Tarantulas are fun to draw. What's your favorite thing to draw? Nature, people, objects? I think it depends. It really depends on my mood. But I have a lot of appreciation for good cityscapes. Now, do I like to draw cityscapes? I think the answer to that is no. Because I find it quite stressful because I'm not as good as I would like to be at it yet. But it's what I'm kind of aiming to get better at. But drawing some like stylistic versions of like people is very satisfying. Is it beans? Yeah, maybe it is beans. Gonna go for a thicker line for the eyebrow. That stands out a bit. Beneath the... Try to do like a little bit of the... Also the shadows in the ink. So now I'm also gonna do the background. I just wanted to do this first because he obviously goes in front of the background here. So it just made more sense. Do him first here. I think he's coming out pretty well. Here, let me put him here so you guys can see a bit more. And also, actually, I'm gonna dry him real quick because I'm about to put my hand on places that I've inked. I don't want to smudge. Yo, Ink, do you spin the wheel for normal videos? Yeah. Usually for my streams I spin the wheel, but doing something different today. Just doing some watercolor. Also, like, how are we liking the overlay? Because I might tweak it for next stream. Also, maybe I can do this a bit more so you guys can see a bit more of the painting. Like that. So is it in focus enough? Hopefully it is. Like for shorts? Yeah, these days most of my ink figures in my shorts come from the lives. Yeah. All right, looking pretty good. What wheel? Usually on my streams, I put a wheel up and I spin it, and then people that get spun, I draw their suggestions. All right, let's dry it, and then I'm gonna go in with the eraser. god, the stream we've been waiting for. Hope you're having a day. Hello, Max3D. Here, we just finished painting this this Burbu. I'm like slowly getting back into watercolor. It's been a long time, and so we're just painting some random things. This Burbu first, and now we're doing this picture that I took in Japan. You can see the reference in the bottom right, or I can zoom in a bit for you guys. I tried to stylize it a bit. That's awesome. I love your style of watercolor. Thank you. I also have some like watercolors in like the top right over there, kind of just in like a slideshow. It's not all my watercolors. I'm gonna, for next time, I'll make sure to add more. That's more of a complete collection, but you can see some of them. Alright. Move the pencil. Alright. I'm liking the sketch. Here's a picture from your trip to Japan? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like using my own pictures as reference. Hey, did you see my comment? Like the I am summoning? Yeah, exactly. Which comment? The one that you have 3 pet tarantulas? Yeah, I said that's awesome. You should use them as reference for drawing. It's awesome drawing tarantulas. All right. So I want a more loose approach on this one. I'm gonna be very loose with how I apply color. We're gonna start. Need some sort of neutral gray background. And I want it really light. I think I won't even go all the way to the edges. Zoom out a little bit. I think I'm even gonna start with like just the more like shaded sections in here. Yeah, the goal is like really like a lot looser on this one. Maybe even like some, maybe even do like some splatters. I think we're only gonna take it off from where he actually is. Yeah, just trying to make myself stay loose. And so now for the actually I am gonna go within with a little bit of water. in here. I'm gonna make this edge disappear a bit into the background. We can feel like he's really exiting like the train, or that it goes into the depth over there. Even while staying loose, you know, there's some areas where you're gonna want to have a little bit of accuracy on. All right, that's looking pretty good. Austin Wyatt, I'm back. Welcome back. Or wait, should I do this? You see a bit less of the... You don't see the mixing, but you see the painting a bit better. Is this better? I think if I reply to my own comment 100 times, can I draw me? Well, I mean, you can draw you without replying to your own comment 100 times. But if you absolutely want me to draw you with no delay, you can go check my Patreon. That's what my Patreon is for. People that support me on Patreon. Make sure this is dry. Alrighty. I gotta go to the Anzac parade now. See ya. Alright. Are you gonna dance the Macarena? You never told me if you were actually gonna do that. You're gonna get back to eating fruit? What fruits you got ready today? Darker inside here. Down here, it's gonna be like full dark. Ah, that's pretty good. Have you posted the full ramen bowl to Patreon? Not sure if I have. But I haven't rendered it yet. If that's what you're asking. But the second sketch, I haven't posted it yet. I should post that. Okay, here. I want you guys to have like a little bit of a better view. kind of realizing it's not. There's not a lot of focused in very well. Let's see if I can also. Hopefully that's a bit better. You won't see the color mixing, but at least you'll see the painting a bit better. All right. Go in with more of a diluted tone. Get more of kind of like a black. Or the strap on his head, the tie and the glasses and the hair. That's a lot of water. Need to have that much. Here. Little flicks here and there. This blue tone. I think we can kind of do a callback to it down here, but I think a lot lighter. Kind of like that. Still that same blue, but a lot lighter. You done with your apple? Time for your plum? Enjoy. Time to create a bit of a skin tone. I drank watercolors when I was little. I've done that too, but I wasn't little. Sometimes you just mix up your coffee cup with your with your water cup for your colors. It happens. And have hash browns for breakfast. That sounds tasty. A little bit of yellow. That should be good. Let's see if we can get, so basically mainly in the shadow areas. The forearm here. Like kind of creases it on the side. Then a light, really light blue, neutralized a little bit for the shadow on the gloves. A little bit too much water in that. Some off. Like that. Good. Pretty good. Must be really colorful with all the toxic colors I've ingested. Those make me colorful on the inside. Yeah. I also drank the glow stick liquid. Ooh, that sounds very toxic. Also, there's also glass in that glow stick liquid usually, because if you break it, it's like a glass in there. You sure you didn't eat glass? That would be concerning. You also ate an eraser. Maybe you should stop eating these unedible things, because it seems like you're doing it on purpose. You're gonna go maybe back in a bit? No worries, Jojo. Why was the rooster crossing the road? You said this one already, because the chicken was on vacation. Yeah, you said it yesterday, I think. You know why the watercolor was heartbroken? Because his crush kept brushing him off. Alright. Trying to think about what more kind of contrast do I want to add to this. Getting my fruit out of the garbage bin, by the way. I mean, if it's from a grocery garbage bin, grocery store, they do throw out a lot of produce that is still good. Let me try to like step back for a minute. I kind of like it. I like it like it is, but I do have a lot of white. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of fun like this. Looser. I like a dumpster. I doubt you're getting it from a dumpster, Boston. I'm sure you're getting it from your parents' fridge. Stealing all their fruits as soon as they buy them. That's where I think you're getting them. Alright, I think let's make sure this is dark as well. The crease here. Detail into the folds. Yeah. Alright, I think I like it. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Like the old Japanese saying, it's better to steal fruits off your parents' fridge than to fall off the rainbow bridge. Did Miyazaki say that? Kept it family friendly. He did. Alright, I'm just gonna dry this real quick. Oh my god, how long have I been muted for? I must have been muted for so long. That's crazy. No. Must have been at least like 10 minutes or something, no? Maybe 2 minutes? Okay, not as long as I thought. Yeah, with unless time flies very fast over here. Well, it's because I would have muted when I was drawing. And I feel like the last time I dried something was like a while ago, but maybe not. Hey, do you like my jokes? I actually call it out when I was actually reading. Like I was muted, but I read your joke and I said because the chicken was on vacation before you actually wrote it. So I remembered from yesterday. You gotta vary your jokes a bit. But so what are y'all's favorite between the conductor and the burbu? I think that's gonna be it for me today. I think it was a good start of a return back to watercolor. I'm gonna try and grind it some more, get my skills back up. I like both. Probably Burb is my favorite though. Awesome. Constructor is crazy with the details and shading. Funky Burb is a mood. I think my stream delay is pretty high today. No, is it different today? Reason? Hopefully y'all liked the chill watercolors. Also, like before I moved the camera, it wasn't close enough, right? Like it has to be kind of this close for you to like really see the details, right? Like before, like even though seeing the palette is cool, I think I need to keep it close like this, huh? Borb is best. Glad you like the Borb. I feel if I don't have it close enough, then you can't see the details. It's also because I'm working on a small canvas. Maybe if I was working on a bigger canvas, it would be fine to be more zoomed out. Like the watercolors, I'm glad, Boston. Welcome back, Saturn. So we're gonna be ending stream. Watercolors. Coming back to watercolor takes a lot out of you. It's a very mental game. You really gotta think about what you're doing. Everything is very permanent. There's not a lot of delay between Twitch and YouTube. Okay. I don't know. I just feel like feels different today in terms of like the speed in which I get responses. But maybe it's the same. Because I'm also using Restream today. I'm not using my regular setup where I'm streaming like my vertical to YouTube. I'm using Restream, and maybe Restream is adding some delay. Need you a water amalgamation? Not today, but I'll think about it for future streams. But it takes a lot of it takes a lot of time to do an amalgamation in watercolor, because watercolor you really work in layers and stuff, and it's not as fast as digital when I'm sketching, you know. I have a terrible connection right now, but I can hear a bit. Lol. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Could it be because YouTube is horizontal? Well, yeah, I am uploading the same stream to both platforms right now instead of uploading 2 different streams. I'm doing it through Restream. But if there is a delay, it might be because of Restream. I'll check after in the VOD. Maybe I can see how much the delay actually is. But thank you everyone very much for hanging out, and I'll try and tweak the overlay some more and get it a little bit better so that you guys can see the detailing more that I do. Yeah, 393. I'll add a 393 to your name. Yeah, perfect. Ending early today? Yeah, we'll end early today. Kind of tired. Don't want to push it. I feel like watercolor is can be a very mental medium sometimes. It takes a lot of energy. So I'll leave it at that. So wait, where am I? I did Patreon, but I didn't pay. Yeah, well, the paying patrons, the people that subscribe to the Ink Addict tier, get a fully rendered ink figure like you see around me right now. If that's something that you're interested in, it's only $8 USD, which is $10 CAD. So that's one of the ways you can support me if you'd like to, Boston. Yeah. With that, good night, everyone. Have a good weekend, and I'll be back Sunday night. No stream tomorrow, we'll be back Sunday. Thompson out.
Photo op. When he dives at you, that's a free photo op. What do you mean? It's a free pogo opportunity. Hiya. Nightmare King Grim. God damn it. Okay. Holy shit. Just take the L. Ink raid, ink raid, ink raid. Hi, Saturn Floves. Hi,